Welcome viewers. Today we want to solve exponential equation. It is given to us on the board. If 5 raised to the power x plus 125 divided by 5 raised to the power x is equal to 30, then that we should find the value of x. In this question, I want you to pay attention. We are going to be well detailed. Also, subscribe to my channel and share my videos with your learning colleagues. Let's dive in. So, solution given is 5 to the power of x plus 125 all over 5 to the power of x equal to 30. The first step I will take is to multiply both sides of the equation by 5 to the power of x. That means I am going to multiply the left hand side by 5 raised to the power x and also multiply the right hand side by 5 raised to the power x. When the multiplication is done, I will have 5 raised to the power x multiplied by 5 raised to the power x plus 5 raised to the power x multiplied by 125 all over 5 raised to the power x equal to 30 multiplied by 5 raised to the power x. Now, from here, 5 raised to the power x multiply 5 raised to the power x will give me 5 raised to the power x raised to the power 2. If I have 2 multiplied by 2, it is equal to 2 raised to the power 2. So it is very correct. Also, this is like over 1. So 5 raised to the power x at the numerator, we divide 5 raised to the power x at the denominator. So 2 of them cancels out, leaving me with 125 equal to 30 multiplied by 5 raised to the power x. At this point, let y be equal to 5 raised to the power x. This means that anywhere I see 5 raised to the power x, I will replace it with the letter y. And that means I will have 5 raised to the power x replaced with y raised to the power 2. Then plus 125 equal to 5 raised to the power x replaced with y will give me 30 multiplied by y, which is 30y. As it is now, I will move 30y from the right hand side to the left hand side to have it written as y raised to the power 2. 30y coming to the left becomes minus 30y. Then plus 125 equal to 0. What it has resulted to is quadratic equation. Going by one of the methods of quadratic equation, and preferably let us go by factorization method because it is factorizable. So I will look for two numbers I will multiply to get plus 125. And that same two numbers, if I add them, I will get minus 30. Okay? The two numbers can be minus 25 and minus 5. The reason is because minus 25 times minus 5 will give me plus 125. But minus 25 plus minus 5 will give me minus 30. Now that I have figured out the two numbers, I will use it to replace what I have at the middle, and it will be written now as y raised to the power 2 minus 25y minus 5y plus 125 equal to 0. I have now replaced minus 30y to become minus 25y minus 5y. And you know that the addition of these two will give me back minus 30y. At this point, I will now put them into brackets for factorization. From the first bracket, what is common is y. I factor it out to have inside the bracket y minus 25. Also, from the second bracket, what I have common is minus 5. so that inside the bracket I will have left y minus 25, all equal to 0. Now, let us look at what we have done. Minus 5 times y will give us minus 5y. And minus 5 times minus 25 will give me plus 125. This is factorization process of a quadratic equation. Now, what next? The two brackets are the same. I will take one of each and use the external values to form another bracket. That is y minus 5. Y minus 5 into one of the brackets, since they are the same, okay, equal to 0. What it means is that the first bracket is equal to 0. The second bracket is also equal to 0. So I write y minus 5 is equal to 0. Also, y minus 25 is equal to 0. Meaning that y from here will be equal to 5. And from here, y will be equal to 25. At this point, I have gotten the two values of y, 5 and 25. But then remember we said here, let y be equal to 5 raised to the power x. Recall that y is equal to 5 raised to the power x, meaning I will now replace the value of y to be 5. And that will be for me 5 equal to 5 raised to the power x. But 5 is the same thing as 5 raised to the power 1. Implying that I can write 5 as 5 raised to the power 1 according to the law of indices, that when the bases are the same, the powers will be equal. That is, if I have x, a raised to the power x, equal to a raised to the power y, because the bases are the same, the powers automatically becomes equal. X will be equal to y. So therefore here, 5 cancels 5, giving me that x now is equal to 1. I have gotten the first value of x in the question. Remember, I got y to be 5 and 25, but I am not asked to find y. The question requested me to get the value of x. Therefore, I have gotten the first value of x, which is equal to 1. Moving forward, I will get the second value of x when y is equal to 25. Still on y equal to 5 raised to the power x. When y is 25, I have 25 is equal to 5 raised to the power x. 25 is the same thing as 5 raised to the power 2, then equal to 5 raised to the power x. From what I did here, the bases are the same, so x is equal to 2. In conclusion, the values of x are 1 and 2. These are the values of x. So what is now remaining is to apply the values of x into the original equation to see if it will give us what we have by the right hand side. Check result. Want to check result? Okay. Result. And that means from the question 5 raised to the power x plus 125 over 5 raised to the power x is equal to 30. That is what we are given. So when x is 2, I want to work for when x is 2. That becomes 5 raised to the power 2, okay, plus 125 all over 5 raised to the power 2. Will this solve to 30? Will it solve to be equal to 30? Now, 5 raised to the power 2 is actually 25, meaning 125 all over 25. Will this be equal to 30? Let's try. So we have 25 plus 25 divide 125 is going to give me 5. And as you can see, 25 plus 5 is 30, which is equal to 30, implying that the value of x equal to 2 is very correct. I also encourage you to replace the value of x equal to 1 into the original equation, and you will see that it will result to what we have by the right hand side. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching to the end. May God bless you.